So in this video, we're determined to get this BMW with only 11,000 miles that sat in a junkyard for 8 years running and driving again.
No way, dude!
In the last video, you guys saw us finally get this thing fired up after throwing a bunch of new parts in it, but unfortunately it got stuck in the garage because the transmission wouldn't stay in gear. So we went back to Walmart, got a bunch of automatic transmission fluid, and we started topping this thing off, and it took a whopping 3 quarts. That means this thing was 3 quarts low on transmission fluid.
Well, she's shifting. I mean, we haven't taken it out of the garage yet, but it actually moves, so let's try to take this thing for a ride. Never thought I'd be buckling up in this car this soon. Well, apparently this car doesn't have seatbelts. Okay, never mind.
I guess you just have to be prepared to die.
You want to buckle up first?
Yeah, probably should.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I found out when I went to go buckle in. Got him! I'm like, oh, I guess there's no receptacles.
You must have sold them. It's running. It drives nice.
Misfire. No, she's misfiring. I wonder if it's that. Blinkers.
It's a BMW. You don't need those.
I feel like this ain't doing a whole lot. This transmission is just stuck in first, I feel like.
It's definitely not in first right now. So it definitely must be in limp mode, huh? Or is...
I guess. Engine seems very healthy.
Yeah?
But this transmission is not happy. The whole car is still kind of unhappy.
Right.
You guys saw the dash. I wonder what the issue is. Once it... Alright, you want to grab the camera?
Sure. In limp mode and the engine's in limp mode, or I wonder if it's because of the trans the engine's in limp mode. Could be.
I'm not used to this auto life.
Should we see if it doesn't burn out?
Sure. I don't think it was doing anything with the tires. Trans held good though to that.
Yeah.
Damn, she's still
felt that in my feet.
Yeah, the down bites were right underneath you.
Right.
She's still running real rich, I think. I wish we could get it out of limp mode.
I know, it'd be cool to beat on it.
Yeah.
We've put 3 miles on it so far.
Yeah. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
It won't register boost, and it doesn't register the right amount of high pressure fuel pressure. That's issues there for sure.
I think we should try putting the original boost sensor back in it and fuel pressure sensor on the rail. I'm just looking. Well, we made it back.
It didn't even leave us stranded.
And you were kind of worried.
I was worried.
Tribometer with 4 miles on it.
So as soon as we got back home, we got right to work. We took the high pressure fuel sensor from my other car and went ahead and swapped it in this car to see if it would allow the car to read high pressure and take it out of limp mode. Plug it in, plug it in. I'm trying to be patient with this old girl.
Should we see if we got high pressure fuel pressure?
Sure. Should we fire this girl up?
Sure.
And unfortunately that didn't work, so we went back to the drawing board and actually checked underneath the intake manifold where I knew there'd be a rat's nest of wires, and what do you know? We found some broken wires. So we're going to go ahead, repair the wires that plug into the high pressure fuel pump and see if this is our problem. We're going to rewire that and really hope that it takes it out of limp mode. Let's see what happens. See if this goes up. They ain't happy.
Did we ever plug the throttle body in?
I did. I'm just gonna clear all airs. See what happens here. Oh, it went into limp mode again.
I mean, it's not making any boost.
Right.
Sounds sick.
It does sound sick. Let's pull the codes again. Turbocharger, supercharger, boost sensor A, circuit range performance. Check path signal, replace sensor. Well, we had already replaced all the boost sensors multiple times, so we knew that wasn't the issue. So the next thing we checked is the wiring. We wanted to see if there was any resistance between the connectors at the DME and the sensors itself, and unfortunately, there was no resistance, which meant the wires were good.
We really aren't having much success, are we?
Unfortunately not. Well, we bought some of this.
Yep. Electrical cleaner, and you see all that green stuff in there? We're sketched out about it.
Ooh, see that? Check that out now.
Pretty clean.
And as a last ditch effort, we made a trip to the junkyard to source a handful of things. We were still having problems with the DSC module and some FRM related things, so we went to the junkyard to look for a couple things. We finally found a row full of BMWs and ended up landing on this 2011 135 convertible, which is similar to the 2010 coupe that we have. Alright, she's still got it. This is what we need. I feel so bad.
Yeah, well.
I ain't used to this junkyard stuff, you know?
Served a good life. Parts will live on.
And then I'll just cut the wires.
Oh, yeah. Should just let go, I think.
Money. And we even found a little MHD tuner box, so who knows what power this car was making. Back home, we made some quick work out of removing the DSC module from our car and replacing it with the new unit. And then inside, we swapped out the FRM module, hoping that that would help our blinker and wiper issue. Heck, we even nabbed a BMW shifter so this thing wasn't missing one anymore.
Oh boy.
Now we're good.
Wow.
These little wheels are so light.
They look absolutely atrocious.
With the new DSE module, we had to go ahead and bleed the brakes yet again. So we're doing that before we hope to take this thing on one more drive. Lefty, righty, tootsie, loosey. Wrong way. The headlights didn't make that. And before firing it up, we needed to go ahead and code both the new FRM and DSE module. So we're using Pro Tool yet again to get these things coded. Oh, come on. Check your connection and make sure the ignition is on. Unfortunately, we're having more issues trying to communicate with this stuff, which is nothing new. So weird.
How's the pedal feel?
Good. So after all this, we're still stuck in limp mode, and our dash looks like a dang Christmas tree. I'm very annoyed.
Why?
Because nothing's working. We got it to the point of running and driving, and I felt really good about that. But everything else we've done has been unsuccessful. It's almost like it ended up in a junkyard for a reason. I think basically what we did is we repaired everything that had been picked during the junkyard process, and now we're back at the point where this car probably entered the junkyard, where shit just wasn't working right. So kind of down on our luck, we still wanted to make sure the engine in the car was good, so we're going to go ahead and put a Boroscope down inside and see what we can find. P.S. If you want to keep supporting the channel, head over to beamerstreet.com, buy a hoodie like this, and we'll put the money right back into this build. Yeah, she's right there. I feel like this is like an ultrasound. I feel like we're at the doctor's office right now, giving our engine an ultrasound. Everything looks good.
Yeah?
Let's compression test it. All right, cylinder 6, compression test. All right. Oh wow. Like almost, like it kept going up, and it's already up at like 190.
Hell yeah.
So that's good. That's really good.
Yeah. All right, 5, ready?
Yep. Same thing, about 180, 185. It kept rising every time.
Cool.
All right, cylinder 4. $180.
All good so far.
Yeah.
These are high numbers.
These are, yeah, higher than I was expecting, which is good. I mean, this thing should be nice and tight. All right, cylinder 3. Yeah, 180, 185.
This thing's healthy.
Yeah, we're not done yet, so. All right, cylinder 2. Yeah, 180, 185. All right, cylinder 1. $180. Woo! Nice, dude. It's really a shame that the engine runs so good, but it's just everything else. Everything else so attached to it is not thrilled. I mean, we've put a lot of time and effort into it. We've probably got, I bet we've got 30 hours into fucking with this thing, trying to get stuff to work right. At least, yeah, for sure. Yeah. So, I don't know. Yeah, what do we do at this point? There's got to be something on YouTube.
Hey, what's up guys? I'm Mike. I run LSE90.com. We sell late model BMW LS swap kits for the 3 and 1 series chassis that we're going to be doing a video series on, and we're going to be showing you the entire swap process from start to finish.
Oh, baby.